Okay, here's the latest installment on the series of videos. We're trying to focus on these developing countries. There's so many of them that really need help. And we've got the developed countries that have their land rights and their public records. And then you've got also some of the most dangerous and difficult areas of the world. And what we're trying to do is create using the smartphones to create surveys where you can subdivide the property, offer homestead as an opportunity for those unstable countries to stabilize by offering homestead ownership with digital public records. And with ownership come rights, protection of rights like mineral rights, water rights, farming rights, development rights. And the concept is an attack on one is attack on all, as the property owners are able to band together to support one another. But ownership also brings responsibility of property taxes and obligations to obey the law. And if you fail to obey the law, then you lose life, liberty, and property. And the goal here is to try to stop the economic migration from developing countries from the developing countries to the developed countries. And we again are using the smartphone technology to digitize the informal economy, as Dr. DeSoto always refers to it. There's already economy there. There's just no record of it. Ownerships, properties. There's a lot of squatter rights and people flying under the radar. The governments are so corrupt that there is no radar. It's frustrating. So bypassing the corruption and getting the money straight to the people. And this is how we can help these and other developing countries throughout the world, is by getting this technology in the hands of individuals, motivated individuals that are willing to build networks, and using the cryptocurrency that we've talked about also, and also registering digitally. Now, people also say, well, what happens if the government gets wind of this? Well, these developing countries are so disorganized that it's going to take a long time before they get wind of it. And by that time, this positive virus will have spread. And using the digital phones, you'll have these records that can be kept off-site. And if anybody tries to hack into those records, they can be encrypted. So there's just all kinds of security that can go with this. So what we want is more and more of these countries to look more and more like the developed countries, and it all has to do with land rights, and land security.